All right, we're live.
Welcome.
Welcome, everyone, to our playthrough of the Bushido Blade Duology.
Yes, kind of a different sort of game for us, but I've had a lot of respect for these games. It's not something I bring up on the server a whole lot, but I have like a pet interest in historical combat, melee combat mostly, and I can respect a game that has like this high of a passion for that kind of thing in trying to make it realistic. Um, Not so much in like here's the graphical fidelity or like here's the um, all of the things that people think about when they hear the word realistic, um, but really in how you approach it because in so many fighting games it's all about like getting a combo and like building up the combo and draining their health bar and stuff. And that can be fun, don't get me wrong, but there's also an appeal to like that any single hit could be what decides the match kind of thing.
Mhm.
And I think that this does a good job at having that kind of feeling of like intense struggle between two uh, opponents and it's um, and it manages to do that kind of thing a lot more succinctly than I've ever seen in any other game.
Mhm. Yeah, I've played I have played this game years ago. I'm not a whole lot, but enough to go through like a couple character story modes. I was very taken in by how different it was. I
Hmm.
really appreciate what they're going for here with that very immersive tone, going for a lot of authenticity in terms of combat and stuff, but also how uniquely geared it is towards what it's doing with respect to its single player offerings.
Hmm.
Uh, I haven't done this multiplayer. I understand that it's a lot of fun because rounds tend to be either very short or very long.
Hmm.
Um, but in terms of the single player, it's going for something very specific with it's going for something very specific with how it's structured and how the player is expected to get through. That I really respect a lot of that design intent.
Hmm.
So I had a I'm not someone who gets super into fighting games, with a couple exceptions. Virtua Fighter 2, Darkstalkers 3. Mostly stuff that's thematically going for something tends to be what grabs me, and this very much is an example of that.
Yeah.
But all right, so let's see here. Okay, so I don't know if this will be a one-off stream. This might be a two-off stream, depending on how much we're doing or how much we want to go. But uh, so there are a few different. We've got a few different options for this game. We'll be taking a look at the story mode, of course. There's also naturally versus mode, but there's also slash mode, which is an endurance mode. Training mode, self-explanatory. POV mode, in which it is first person. Uh,
That's fun.
Apparently you can do this multiplayer as well by linking or you could do it multiplayer as well by linking up to PlayStation 1s and two different TVs. very gimmicky. I don't, as I understand, it's not super strong
Mhm.
as that, but as an experiment, it's kind of a fun idea.
Yeah, I can
None of that.
I can appreciate the attempt to be like that's going to be the most immersive sim they could do technically, but um, it's a good way to get people drawn in, and then they play the main go mode and go, nah, this is better.
But all right, we'll start with the story mode.
Check the options first.
Oh, okay. Bear with me. Wait for this. Ignore this. That would be a negatory. We are committed.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so your options are Red Shadow, Tatsumi, Mikado, Black Lotus, Utsume, uh, Utsusemi, Utsusemi, and Kanuki. I believe it's left to right. It goes speed to strength.
Okay.
I know I've played through as Red Shadow. I don't remember who else I've tried it as. Maybe Black Lotus. I'll go with whoever you want me to try out.
Do we know who has what weapons?
So that's the thing. I'll pick, for the sake of demonstration, you choose weapons. So you have your choice between katana, rapier, naginata, sledgehammer, nadachi, longsword, saber, and broadsword.
Okay.
Certain characters, or each character is proficient with 2 of these weapons, but every character can use every weapon.
Okay. All right, so go back to the character.
Come on, why are you gonna be like this? It really doesn't like the idea of the player doubling back. Bear with me. Yep. Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Yep. Hell with that. Don't mind me, just banging stuff in the background here, hoping to make it go away. This is what I get for not doing sufficient testing. Coming back here, and then doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. There we go, there is that, and then I will share this back with you. Thank you for tuning into the Designing for stream. Anyway, since we're here, you mentioned options. These are some options.
So, what does monitor color do? Does that make it black and white like it's like what's it called? The the old samurai films.
um,
Second Samurai.
the
Is that what
Seventh
it's called?
Samurai?
Seventh Samurai, yeah.
Uh, in fact, it does.
Neat.
So, yep.
Oh, very cool.
Let's do it in color to start, but fun to
Yeah.
know that that's an option. You can turn off the music. Are there? I'm going to wimp out and do easy to start. We can change that later. We'll leave it on a bright background and autosave. Yes. Do it. Trap me in unwinnable situations. Double checking that. Okay. We'll leave it there. Okay. Now. Okay. So,
Let's see. Who do we want to play as?
again, left to right, which I think is speed to strength. We have Red Shadow, Tatsumi, Mikado, Black Lotus, Utsuseimi, and Kanuki. Jeez Louise, God. I believe I will leave this up to you.
Let's pick the fourth guy because he's in the middle and he looks like Zoro.
Yeah, okay. Alright, choose your weapon. Your options are katana, rapier, naginata, sledgehammer, nodachi, longsword, saber, and broadsword.
Well, if he is Zoro, then that means he's efficient with the rapier, I suppose.
Makes sense to me. Alright.
It's a very small rapier.
The Meikyokan Dojo of the Narukagami Shinto School is really a secret society of assassins called Kage. Everyone who knew that was sworn to secrecy and not allowed to leave the compound. But one person broke the code of silence and escaped into the ruins of a deserted castle in search of the only way out through the castle tower.
Bushido には古来忠義なる絶対の心得がある。しかし主君が道を外したときいかにする。忠義を捨てるのもまた武士道か。拙者参る。
Alright, so the scenario is the same for every character's story, with the idea just being that it's a different character trying to escape from this order.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
I don't think so. It'll take me a little bit to get back used to the buttons. But the way it's set up, you can you have high attacks, mid attacks, and low attacks.
So as you can see, a single strike can end your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, since you have a rapier, I would assume that would make you better at thrusting. It's not a very good slashing thing, but it has more reach to it.
That's a killing blow.
Naze 拙者を切りに来る。では参る。
Oh, that was dishonorable. I think I've lost, or I got the bad ending. So in the meantime, let's take a moment to appreciate how wide open these environments are. I don't think it's going to let me just run around. Oh, nope, there we go. That one. Yep, so you can really just run around. Just keep going.
This is the pacifist ending.
Ah, not quite. Oh, never mind. It loaded the next area. Okay, but I did commit a dishonorable act by striking him in the back, so...
うつせみ殿。よい、それも運命じゃ。うつせみ殿。尊敬つかまつっておりました。
So it's going to let me keep going for now, but I suspect it's going to stop me at a certain point.
Tina?
Wait a sec. Let it load. There we go. Just keep running.
It's really rare that you see like a Warhammer that's actually a Warhammer and not a cartoonishly oversized mallet.
Oh, sure. Well, I mean, those were things too, right?
They were, but they were for breaking down doors, not for combat.
Okay. I did manage to make an escape. I don't want to fight this guy. Oh, nope. Looks like I have
to. I mean, as with a lot of things, you could probably improvise it and use it as a weapon in a pinch.
Oh, he crippled me.
Yeah.
I can no longer run because he sliced one of my tendons. So now I can only crawl around like this. Ah, he killed me. It is also possible to be literally disarmed by having one of your arms cut.
Yes.
We'll try this again. Let's see. There's also an option to parry blows. Nope. I got too aggressive. That's okay. Easy enough to pick up and try again.
But yeah, I think the giant mallets, someone probably used them as combat at some point because Japan's super big on that cultural repurposing of everyday tools into weapons because it was illegal for a time.
Sure.
But that's not what it was built for. Oh yeah, that's another thing about this is that double kills are relatively common. Which is true for real combat too, so. A lot of times they ended up killing each other because
it's a guy with a gun.
Even if you end up stabbing them, if they stab you too, you're probably dead. Also, he has a gun, so yeah, this is not fair.
This is one of the boss characters, so apparently I did not break Bushido.
Okay, The stances and stuff are generally pretty good, but what's this guy being all revolver ocelot on his ass?
知らない顔だな。
半崎。
半崎やはり彼の命令か。
Surprise, it's. Well, I did also set the game to easy.
い
So
やいや
maybe
い
that's what's
や
going on.
俺が出てくるとはな。
I should definitely set this back to hard after this.
He's not very good at spacing, I can see.
役不足だ。
You're not cut out for this kind of work.
I think that enemy got the point.
I'm going to cut you down to size. I'm going to make paper dolls out of you.
I mean, I don't think that was dishonorable. She just kind of took it.
やりきれん。
He's not really having that good of a time, though, so. Alright.
仲間の血を吸ったお前の武器は汚れきっておるの。それでわしを倒せるのか。
Oh.
無料。
Ah. So this is how it is.
Oh, yeah, projectiles.
Oh, yeah. Each character has sub-weapons, too. I forget how they're activated.
What the? 影も拙者の武士道拙者ブラックロータスは武士としてこの10年生きてまいった。それがこのような結末を迎えようとは。だがこれも拙者が授かった定め。最後まで武士として立派に振る舞いたい。This is the Bushido.
And then there were none.
Doesn't exactly seem like the good ending. And there was one. Hey, Boom Gardner.
You came just in time for Harikari.
It's already well fighting here. Character stories are going to be a bit shorter. We'll mess around with this a bit more. This isn't the end of the stream by any means.
Yeah, if that wasn't the good ending, that would make sense because, like, maybe you broke Bushido code and that's why you had to do that.
Well, usually there's some if you break Bushido code early, the game will just stop you. Seeing that happening against a colon cancer test is intriguing. Oh, jeez, please. We'll next run. next time through story mode, we'll mess around a little bit. So I'll show off what a lot of that looks like. Actually, since we're gonna be, that's almost done. We'll let credits run this time. Presumably if you're a square staffer. Boy,
Pretty early depiction of suicide in a game too. There's the attempt in Final Fantasy VI's, which is one of the earlier examples I know of, and then there's also Splatterhouse. Weirdly enough, has that kind of scene.
I know Phantasy Star 2 has something like that as well early on, but yeah, not something that you saw a hell of a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh damn it, I wanted to switch difficulty. Don't look. Blah 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 blah. Nothing. Oh, nothing. Blah 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 blah. Tum. Oh, just nothing. Share this with Gooms. Tum.
And I will say, you wouldn't expect a game like Splatterhouse to be treat it with grace, but it surprisingly does, which is kind of an interesting thing to see.
Huh. Yeah, no, definitely not what I would have expected.
Yeah.
Okay, difficulty hard. Sure. We'll do this in grayscale. Okay. All right, Boom Gardener, you have to choose now. Who should we be?
Yeah, it has grayscale like old samurai films, Seventh Samurai, and all those.
All right, your character options are Red Shadow, Tatsumi, Mikado, we just played as Black Lotus, Utsusemi, and Kanuki. Left to right is speed to power. Type of lady. All right, we will go with the speedy lady. We will go with Red Shadow, or as she is known, Black Shadow, or maybe even Gray Shadow. I don't know, who's to say? There's no color. Your options for weapons are Katana, Rapier, Naginata, Sledgehammer, Nodachi, Longsword, Saber, and Broadsword.
Not Rapier, because we just did that.
Yeah. You have to choose that too. I'm going to think with this speed-oriented character that a Sledgehammer would be the worst choice. You might be right. What came before Rapier? Katana.
Seems like it would make sense for a character like her, yes.
Alright, here we go.
The Meikyokan Dojo of the Narukagami Shinto School is really a secret society of assassins called Kage. Everyone who knew that was sworn to secrecy and not allowed to leave the compound. But one person broke the code of silence and escaped into the ruins of a deserted castle in search of the only way out through the castle tower.
So they're Freemasons. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so let's be a jerk. We're not going to follow Bushido.
様の行動は私にはわかる。しかし、様と彼が戦えばよくて相打ち。そんなことはさせられない。
All right, and you know what's super dishonorable?
Attacking before the fight starts?
Yes, indeed.
それでは、捕獲を。
Yep. you actually can start attacking immediately. So there is, like... Oh, well, I died, so I guess that's fair.
We'll call that karma. But yeah, in contrast to the last weapon, this is one almost exclusively built for cutting that sucks at thrusting.
There we go.
Not that you can't also thrust.
So that was pretty dastardly.
Mikado. ごめんなさい。
You say that, but you stabbed her right as she was talking. Well, no reason that not to stop now.
いいぞ尋常に勝負
LB, how stark is the gray cell compared to what you're used to seeing with the broader spectrum?
Oh, completely different. I can see colors. This is
どこまで私の技が通用するか。
this is very limited, or I can see colors normally, so this is just completely different. Let's have a clean fight. Fuck you.
Yeah, very, very few people that are colorblind have full monochromia. It's like 0.0001% or something like that. Basically, you have 3 separate cones in your eye for red, blue, and green color. And you have to have all 3 of them fail to see in black and white, basically. And usually people only have 1 or at most 2 fail. So, or sometimes not even fully fail, just be weaker than average.
Running, and running. Backstabbing's dishonorable. Let's do that.
Oh.
Which is unusually unlikely to have all 3 misfire. I think it's like it's not quite 1 in a million, but something really unlikely like that.
Yeah.
I decided to stab him in the back of his back. And his crotch, apparently.
Yeah, just slice him again when he was already dead. I don't want to kill. I don't think your actions really agree with your words, I have to say. You like killing, don't you?
You're gonna just let me keep going, game? I don't know, that was pretty damn dishonorable. I didn't feel like I was honoring my opponents.
It's fascinating to think about, though, especially since I knew someone who was blue colorblind in college, yeah. In addition to my grandma's second husband having due to Deuter anomaly.
Deuter anomaly is what I have, I believe.
The one little fun fact is that Disney used to have the copyright on Technicolor, which is why a lot of early cartoons were only shown in red and blue color, because they didn't have full color. They could show color, but not the full Technicolor process. So,
get up here.
Like a lot of early Popeye cartoons were in that kind of limited color and stuff like that. So that relates because, like, to a certain group of people, they wouldn't be able to tell if it's which one of those has more color, because it's the same kind of process of removing one of the removing one of the colors from being shown either in the eyes directly or in the film being made. You basically get what I'm saying, but yeah.
この腕ならお前に任せよう。
急所は外しておきました。
Oh.
ご無事で。
Red Shadow uniquely leaves. Oh, here we go. One may follow a damned path, but this is not the way of Naruga Kagami. Kanagisai. So, because I was dishonorable, this is where the story mode ends.
Gotcha.
It refuses to let me finish because I broke Bushido. There is a note in the manual regarding Bushido. Let's see. Bushido, the Way of the Warrior, is a deeply followed code of honor that bound the Japanese samurai from 1000 AD to 1876 AD. This code infused traditional Shinto and Zen Buddhist beliefs to create virtuous, honorable warriors. Sword matches were fought in accordance to the honorable teachings of Bushido. Dishonorable fighting was punishable by death, yet dishonor was far worse than death. In Bushido Blade, those who fight dishonorably, such as strike an opponent from behind while running or climbing away, will be punished. The secrets of the Kage will not unfold at the end of the journey, and worst of all, you will be marked with dishonor for not following the code of Bushido.
I will say a lot of that is romanticized. Samurai could be very much dicks just like anybody else.
Sure.
But that code did exist to an extent. It was more to show that you had loyalty to your emperor, basically. They didn't want to... Loyalty was valued above all else, so they did do ritualistic suicide and that kind of thing, but usually to... in cases where you showed that you were treasonous or something, not so much you were cruel to your opponent or dishonorable or whatever.
I suppose it's a bit like how in the West, the Knight's Code of Chivalry is kind of romanticized. Less there because knights are honorable, and more there to make sure knights aren't being complete dicks to everyone.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And a lot of that's going to be genre work, so I'm sure a lot
Oh,
of
yeah. I think it's a good thing to include because this isn't just directly taking from history. It's also taking so much from the history of samurai films and all that. So
I think it's really, really fascinating how stringently the game holds itself to this code. Like, you don't see it a whole lot, but I'm always impressed by a game that has a very specific set of rules that is coded into it that is ostensibly following a real world code of some sort. And its way of... it's kind of guiding along the player, or it's... How do I want to say this? That it presents itself to this standard in a way that is both gamifying it, but also in a way legitimizing it through its through the text of what the game is and what the game is going for. An example that comes to mind for me is the old Sierra series Police Quest. A lot of those similar to King's Quest and that sort of type of game, but modern day, and you're playing as a police officer who is ostensibly has to follow the very specific procedural code of, I forget where, I'm gonna say around San Francisco. and like with the game is included a manual of everything you're supposed to do, and you get points for following things. Naturally, you get Sierra Adventure Game deaths for not completely following it. And it's a little silly. Like, there's stuff like, oh, because you didn't do your mandatory walk around of the squad car before hopping in and driving away. Oh, it turns out that one of the tires was punctured, and oh my goodness. Well, that is terrible. You failed the game. You have to reload your save. So some of it is silly, but in other cases, there's stuff like, well, because you didn't, you're cuffing a guy and you didn't put his hands behind his back, he's able to clobber you on the head, and it's one of those things that really makes you that is within the narrative of the game, makes you understand what it's going for, and it legitimizes all of this procedural stuff, even in such an abstract way as the rules assigned to a video game. So it is here where this is taking a very broad approach to what Bushido is in terms of or a very simplified take on what Bushido was in terms of don't attack your opponent while they're talking, don't attack your opponent while their back is turned to you. But having that within this game and scolding the player at a certain point for breaking Bushido, I think that's a really compelling type of game design that, doesn't really make sense to see in all things, but every now and again you can get away with designing a game around this, and that's really compelling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And I don't want to say that like Bushido didn't exist, because it did, but it was like they were more like guidelines than actual rules.
You have to say it in the voice.
They were more like guidelines than actual rules.
There you go. You didn't inspect the vehicle like anyone short of someone driving CDL does. Well, yes, but try not to kill people. All right, but we'll do another. Okay, I've learned my lesson, game. There we go. First off, let's get this back in its color.
Yeah, it's a cool option, though. I really appreciate that.
Oh, for sure. And let's try that again, but less dishonorable. Red Shadow Katana.
I will also say that technically samurai aren't what we think of as samurai, because you can have an elderly man be a samurai. It's a social class, and they were in the military, so a lot of them did have combat training, but and they did carry two swords on them at all times, but they might not necessarily be good at combat. So
Sure.
that's another thing that's somewhat romanticized in popular culture. You can kind of think of it like a military general might not be as good at combat as a soldier would be, but they're still respected in the military kind of thing.
All right. I don't feel like that. So let's try and get away. Remember, the narration mentioned that the only way out is through the tower. So let's try and look for this tower thingy. Wait here for the game to load the next area.
It's just the very model. He's just the very model of a modern major general.
So I'm able to.
They're friends.
Oh yeah, can I go up? I want to climb up. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. What is my climb? That's my climb. Okay. Later. Oh, no, this is just a little area. Wait, no, it's not a little area. Haha. See ya.
It's very cool how far you can go with this, though.
Oh, yeah.
So is there, like, a pacifist ending? Like, legit?
I don't think so. Hey, no, come over here. I want to load this part of the map. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Let me just fade through this post. Still not seeing much in the way of what we might describe as a tower. In fact, I seem to be descending. Come on, up, 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 up. Let me go up. That's the climb button. Climb.
This is pretty cool. It's like, it almost turns into a stealth game, sort of.
Insofar as a, Okay. Insofar as a 1v1 fighter can be considered a stealth game. Oh no, what have you done?
Oh, this is bad.
Wait, no, it's okay.
Okay, pacifist ending.
Interesting. Okay, okay. Nope, I'm good. Oh wait, no, I was here before. And now I'm dead. Would a sledgehammer really make someone bleed like that? Whoop. Oh, damn. No, I did it. Help. Okay.
Like, there's a lot of ways it could, like, if it smashed a bone, that could cause bleeding, internal or external.
I suppose.
Also, a lot of Warhammers had a spike at the end, so you could use that for thrusting.
Oh, true. Okay. Plus with enough pressure.
You can make people bleed with just about anything. It's just a matter of how effectively you can do it.
Alright, let's try running off this way. Alright, good. He's following me. And now the game's going to load this next area.
Cut myself with my own dang fingernail yesterday.
Why would you do that?
But yeah, just because a Warhammer is better or is designed to be used against someone in armor doesn't mean it's also super effective against someone without armor. is not Fire Emblem where you get super effective bonuses for using the armor-piercing thingy.
Okay, so I know that I have now completely retraced my steps, so I guess I do have to go this way. Climb, 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 climb. Oh, never mind. That was just a suggestion barrier. Check out this. Nope, nothing by that waterfall area. We'll just go over here. Come on, Gabe. Now, you will note that the enemy does not feel obliged to follow Bushido code themselves, which I guess. Oh, by the way. Ha! Wait, no, wait for it, wait for it. No, wait, I'm trying to...
Bamboo?
Yes, I am. That was it, I just wanted to show that off. I was in the middle of showing it off. Come on, man.
And they can indeed thrust with the hammer.
I guess it must be.
Must have an implied spike on it, even if the model doesn't show it that well.
Wait, nope, that's definitely getting turned around. We will keep going this way. It's okay when he violates Bushido. Oh, maybe he gets upset later, but we're too dead for that to matter to us. Load. Thank you.
It would be cool to see a remade version of this without the loading screens transitions.
That would be super, super interesting to see, yeah.
Because I don't blame them for having to do that on PS1, but like, it would still be a neat thing to see updated.
Even just one console generation later, going off of stuff like Jak and Daxter being able to... oh, hey, it's the gate. Okay, well, I'm free. Jak and Daxter being able to do a single continuous world.
Mm-hmm.
You are afraid to come out, aren't you? Oh, nope. He called my bluff.
I don't know if we should. They might get us with their guns. A hammer can't beat a gun.
Well, we will have to see about that some other time now, won't we? Let's see.
Not with that attitude.
Here's another gate. That can only be a good thing. Random coyote noises. Probably not coyote in Japan.
Yeah, not a very common thing.
Maybe he got lost. Nice little hop there, man. All right, this way. Still looking for that tower. But you sort of see as well, you sort of get the effect of this game. Is he slightly faster? He is, which is throwing my whole faster into slower thing into question. Okay, well, so that's a fence. Everyone knows fences can't be trespassed. Maybe it's attack speed. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, still good.
I like that they have this whole system for when you're prone, too. That's a very realistic thing you'd have to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
Because finding a way to get back up can be very difficult.
Apparently, it's possible to get all of your limbs disabled, so you're really just left flopping around. Okay, so that is the way that we've been escaping through the sewers. But is there another way out? Oh, definitely not there. Dude. Bruh. Okay. Can I...
I'm just seeing if there's any bonus levels over here, okay? Please. Get all the DK coins.
Okay, well, that's crouch. It's kind of the opposite of what I want to do here. Yeah, what you gonna do, man? You got nothing.
They're staring each other down. What's the matter, trainer?
Now, if
Not issued an order.
If only it were possible to jump in this game. But I do love how there's no music.
Yeah.
Like, this constant running and stuff is sort of, isn't fully articulating the effect that I'm sure they're going for, but, I guess I'll kill this guy. Get up. Okay,
Only you were brave enough to jump down the sewer, I wouldn't have had to kill you.
Alright, so...
どこまで私の技が通用するか。
Is she going to jump into the sewer right away, or...?
本気で行きます。
Nope.
えい。
Maybe there's another way.
えい。
Come on, you and me. Let's go explore. Okay, so we determined before that that's probably... Yeah. Ah, he's not as fast as me. Haha. Dumb nerd got stuck in the pit.
Sometimes I kind of just like the vibes of a game like this, where it gives you the freedom to just kind of move around when it doesn't feel like you should have that freedom.
So there's a feeling that I get with a lot of PlayStation 1 games where it's a very imperfect representation of 3D space. Like they can only do they're only able to accomplish so much at this point in history. So a lot of the imperfect 3D worlds that they present end up having something to them that's a degree of separation from reality. And I just end up often getting this very lonely feeling from a lot of them. Not every game, but stuff like the original Tomb Raider, Intelligent Cube. I kind of get that. Oh, I'm covered in mud. Weirdly, the first Spyro, I would get that, but that was more because the music cut out after a certain point. and I was just left with nothing while I gradually removed things from the world. But I think when it's intended, or when that becomes what they're going for within the limited capabilities of the medium, or the limited capabilities of the console at the time, I think there's a really compelling effect to be had there.
Yeah, that's famously what Silent Hill relied on so much, so. Granted, that's 8 into Silent Hill 2 on the PS2, but still.
There we go. High stance.
私はただうつせみ様の代わりに師範代を切ろうと。
Alright, let's see if I'm still muddy.
You are, that's cool.
Interesting. But he's not, because he was not tromping around in the mud.
That's a very cool attention to detail that they carry that over.
Absolutely. I have the high ground. I'm not going to use it, though, because that would be dishonorable. He had time to stop, drop, and roll in the snow. No, this is some other guy.
I will say I don't think the AI is that hard, even on hard, but...
Okay, now she figured out how to jump. Alright, so this is the guy that she really, really, really does not want to kill. Unfortunately, there's not much room to run around in here. Well, that's an interesting effect. Let's see if I can get the camera to work with me here. So, we're over here. So, pay attention to the squares of the upper level. See how they kind of go translucent to show off where the fighters are?
Oh, yeah.
I think these
I noticed
days
they were lighting up to show this is what you climb up on, but...
Nope, that's fatality. Yeah, I'm used to...
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'm used to, these days you see a lot of the, I don't know, Mario Sunshine thing of getting a character silhouette and stuff. But I think that's an interesting early concession to have it. Oh, that's also fatality. An interesting early concession to have the environment itself go transparent. Oops. I hope that was.
I honestly kind of prefer it to how Sunshine does it, because a magnifying glass was annoying.
Oh, wait. I have to take it.
Like I legit think Sunshine has a worse camera than 64, even though that's a controversial opinion.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I think that was honorable. Okay. So, not a killing blow. Yep. Damn. Cowards can go no further. Narukagami.
Is that because you were running away so much? Or is that because you didn't do the killing blow?
No, I must have been dishonorable at some point.
Oh, I see.
Let's try again. But let's not go running around.
Yeah.
I'm still curious how I was able to ring out what's her name? Mikado. Maybe I will try those ring outs just so I can avoid killing people that Red Shadow likes.
I'll be back.
All right.
うつせみ様
Let's see.
それではお覚悟はいはいはい
Nope. Alright, so I'm not gonna do a hell of a lot of running. Alright, come get me. Aha! See ya. Okay, let's see if we can keep doing that. Admittedly, given the choice between speed and power, I'll choose speed every time. This game is a good reminder of that.
いざ尋常に勝負
I think generally I favor speed over power, but well, it depends. Oh, hey, okay. Ring out. It depends. I do like feeling oomph with when I attack, but I also Alright. Do it. Do it. Do it. You know you want to. Yeah, baby! That said, I guess I usually prefer to play mages than rogues or fighters, so yeah, so to speak. Give me projectiles.
きな
Oh, well, I mean, if you're just gonna give that to me, I guess I will take you up on that. So, how does this work exactly? Alright, so she runs to the bamboo field. She finds the sewer. She jumps in. Oop, sorry. Didn't mean that second strike. Don't disqualify me for that second strike. And anyway, he's still alive, so it's fine.
さすがだなこの腕ならお前に任せよう
急所は外しておきました
I know you mentioned this, LB, but the lack of a health bar is honestly a bit stressful. It sort of gives the game its flavor, though, I have to say. Okay, alright. I think I'm a cool guy. Alright, anyway, here's a man with a Glock. I guess a man, but... Backflipping Glock, man. Does he at least run out of ammo? Point blank, too. I don't think he does. It's okay. I got him. Dead and dead.
誰に頼まれたの？
半崎。
半崎。とうとう師範代が本性を現しましたね。
Also, yes, this does actually take place in modern day, despite appearances.
いややれ、俺が出てくるとはな。
I'm back.
Welcome back. I managed to ring out the first 4 guys, did not kill the master, and just beat the guy with the Glock.
All right.
Stance. Wait, nope, that would be the same. Actually, wait a sec. It's over here.
We got a male homie using a naginata. Guy with the Glock versus girl with the katana is par for the course. I'm not sure why only women are associated with using naginatas.
Everyone knows girls are all about them long staff blades.
Well, you don't have to make it sexual.
俺が出てくるとはな。
It doesn't have to be sexual.
The way you worded it brought that to mind.
The way I worded it was to be ironic. Anyway, I killed this man.
It's because they were legally only allowed to use naginata during the Edo period. Katana weren't allowed to be used at the time.
Ninja jump.
Was that true for the naginata too? Because you would think that that would be a restricted weapon, but I guess it could also be a farm implement, maybe.
She's got the spinnies? Here, you just keep spinning, I guess. I'm gonna go over here. Nope. Alright.
I mean, having a naginata in general would just be the superior weapon because extra reach.
Alright, that felt decently honorable.
Though the fact that it's so big would, like, warn the samurai that you got it, so I guess there's that.
仲間の血を吸ったお前の武器は汚れきっておるの。それでわしを倒せるのか。
I mean, strictly speaking, no. My comrades I did not kill. I did kill the random people, but...
There were different expectations of women, though, too. Women were also encouraged to bind their legs together if they had to commit harikiri. Interesting.
Is that... for... I'm trying to think of why that would be. I can only assume it would be... uncleanliness? No idea. But, okay.
仲間の血を吸ったお前の武器は汚れきっておるの。
Like a
そ
chastity
れで
thing?
わしを倒せるのか。
If they were exposing themselves, it was the worst type of immodesty. Gotcha. Yeah, kind of sucks that even back then, like, in the last moment of life, that's all they can care about. History has not been kind to women.
仲間の血を
So
吸
it
ったお
doesn't
前
surprise
の
me
武
too
器は
much.
汚れきっておるの。それでわしを倒せるのか。
Yeah, like priorities, my dudes, yeah.
はっ
There we go. Alright, we will see if she does the thing.
もともと殺人マシンのようなお前には迷いなどなかったか。甘く見すぎた。
殺人マシン、その力も影がな
she's
くな
gonna
った
do the
今
thing. Don't do it.
もう必要ない。
Don't do it. We worked hard to get here.
うつせみ様、これでよかったのですね。
Don't do it.
でももう帰るところはない。
I think she's gonna do it.
また私は
Nope, you let him live.
一
He's
人になっ
fine.
てしまった。
Oh, no, she doesn't.
Oh, okay.
She just has to Lone Ranger it up. While we're at it, blonde hair was also considered extremely lucky, which is an omen that continues to the present day for some, and that's how my friend with blonde hair had her hair touched in the lion for Pirates of the Caribbean at Tokyo Disney. Huh. I know it's uncommon in Japanese women, but I didn't know there was that cultural association with it. Persisted at least in 2007 while I was there. Interesting. But also my friend was very clearly a natural blonde.
So is this... I'm drawing a blank. Is this music different from what we got before?
I think it might be. I wasn't paying super close attention, but...
All right, let's do another run.
Alrighty. Makes sense to me.
Actually, I'm gonna check this first. Okay. All right. Looks like we've gotten the neutral endings for both of these characters.
Well, that's very cool how it records all of the endings you got.
Mhm.
I appreciate that.
We still got a ways to go, SG. We're just you haven't. I mean, you missed stuff, but we're still going to be playing for a while.
Yeah, it's a fighting game, so there's going to be a lot of different credit sequences.
Yes. All right.
Why is Red Shadow black-haired here but blonde in the game itself?
Don't worry. It's artistic. It's stylish. All right, SG. Since you showed up, you get to decide who we are. Your options are
Yes.
Tatsumi, Mikado, Utsusemi, and Kanuki. We think that left to right is attack speed to attack strength. Sammy looks interesting the way he's sitting down. I know he is a master.
I'm kind of curious about him too, just because that would interfere with the plot. So
Sure. We will try him. Alright, SG, you have to choose a weapon. Your options are, we did both of those. Naginata, Sledgehammer, Nodachi, Longsword, Saber, or Broadsword. He is good at two of these, we are not sure which ones. Sledgehammer? Okay.
right.
Game audio is very loud.
The
Okay.
Meikyokan Dojo of the Narukagami Shinto school is really a secret society of assassins called Kage. Everyone who knew that
That
was
better?
sworn to secrecy and not allowed to leave the compound.
Okay,
But
cool.
one person
Let me know if that
broke
needs to
the
be
code of
adjusted.
silence and escaped into the ruins of a deserted castle in search of the only way out through the castle tower.
Okay, so let's see if we can't figure out how to get a good ending on these. I just did it.
全ては妖刀夕霧の怨念のためか。このままでは奴に切られるのを待っているようなものじゃ。切りに行くか、それとも抜けるか。
The sledgehammer looks kind of out of place compared to all the swords there. Maybe.
Nope. I don't feel like fighting you. So. Gotta figure out how to jump. Nope, not gonna happen. Come on. Well, don't come on that much.
Hey, you're the Hammer Bros.
Oh, yeah. Damn, the area it gives you to fight in is huge. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. I will be pacifist against these trees as well.
They're not really trees, they're bamboo.
Fine, I will be pacifist against these grass as well. Come on, little buddy. Well, no. Get back up again. There we go. Alright. Pound the buttons until I figure out how to jump. Nope. Alright, that's the filth. We don't want to fall in the filth. Nope. Didn't actually want to try and attack. Okay. There's the very lost coyote again. Is this up? Nope. Yeah! Bamboozled. It's okay. You fell for my least likely plan. Excuse me. Pardon me. Dude. Dude, stop fighting it! Let it happen! Dude! Bruh. Come on. I will force the screen forward, mister! Where are you trying to get to? So, the secret goal of this game is to try and escape and not fight everyone. There is a specific place on the map that the character always runs to at a certain point within their storyline. I believe if we're able to jump into the hole that the character jumps into without fighting people, that might be the way to get the good ending. Because so far we've just gotten neutral or bad endings. Okay, it's gonna be down here. Yeah, come on, buddy. Alright. It is not here. Common misconception. Get over here. Over here. Come on. You got this, man. Come on. Oh, well. If you're going to be like that. Okay, this is the hole. I need to figure out how to get into the hole.
Can you cut those barriers?
Nope.
Or I guess smash.
Well, okay, how do I do that? Come on. No! Crap! Well, he didn't die.
Yeet!
Alright. Here, hold up a sec. Jump, 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 jump. Alright, I think I do. Or maybe I... What if I... How about I... Oh, wait. Nope, nope, nope. Keep her on the other side. Yeah, why do you keep taunting me? Let me down. Oh, come on.
I will collect them all.
Okay. Okay, That might actually be a loss because I don't think you're supposed to get hit. Or that might be forcing me onto the not great ending. Alright, so I have to be crouching. How do I crouch? Crouch. There we go. Okay, later. Alright, now I have to fight without taking damage. Yep, that's a bit of damage. Maybe it won't count that damage because it was in an alternate timeline.
That's a lot of damage.
Uh-oh. I can't stand! Well, I guess it worked out.
You can't stand when you need to. Or stretch your arms out just for it.
Wait. Nope. It's okay. I have to come down there and be honorable and junk. Okay. Wait, crap. That felt pretty dishonorable. I don't know, I might have bungled it. Yep. Darn. We'll see if the game chastises me.
すまん。お前まで手にかけてしまった。
I don't know, that was a pretty cool move.
Well, yes. I bungled it in a cool way. I damned myself, but at least I did a rad job of that. Honestly, that was fair. I just left my face wide open. Keep getting both my legs taken out. Well, okay.
I like that the game turns a lot harder when you have to be this way. Kind of an interesting way to do it.
Yeah. Oh crap, I just threw dirt at him. That was very dishonorable. I'm just gonna go ahead and die. Yes, there is a function to throw dirt at your opponent's eyes.
You can be like him and throw burning sand and stars' eyes.
Yes. Shredded pocket sand.
And claws, eyes, whatever.
That doesn't matter. Oh, that was not a stance change. That was a flop backwards. I guess you can't. I guess it's hard to stance change when you can't use your legs. That was very rude. See? You can't give him even an inch.
Can't believe this game ripped off Him of the White Lion, too. Let's have several dozen clean but bloody fights.
Oh, see that? Very dishonorable. Do it again.
Let me just bounce on my back a couple times to get the energy flowing. Magic carp technique.
Oh no. Now we fight as equals. And now I'm dead.
Unfortunately, that was his domain.
Probably says a lot right there. Okay, so
Jeez. Take a chill pill, man.
definitely going to be some play to using. No. Well, that was no use whatsoever.
No use.
I hold when I was dead. Damn. Flopping did not help. At least I got some strikes in that time.
You can really feel how much slower this weapon is.
For sure. That's a katana. That's a kunai. I'll just flop down here. It's okay.
To his credit, he survived quite a few direct stabs to the chest.
I guess those were all just between the lungs or something. And
That one stabbed directly through the nostril.
It's one of the most fatal places you can get stabbed.
Not wrong.
Did I? Oh, nope. Mutual killing.
Double kill.
Oh. Naturally, you can't advance the story if you're dead.
That's usually how it works, yeah. Wow, this game is so realistic. You can't advance the story if you're dead.
Well, that's that extra level of authenticity that tells you, no, they really meant what they were doing here. Of course, watch how at the end of all this, I've somehow done something dishonorable, and the game's like, nope, nope, you don't deserve this. Come on, get up. Alright, I've learned combo. Oh, well, now I can't use that. Yeah, honestly, fair. There we go.
Turns out the strategy all along was just to swing the hammer a lot at him.
こうして逃げておっても拉致があかん。
Okay, well, I'm at least en route for the normal ending. Oh, yes, there's just a guy with a gun, by the way, SG.
All the considerations you have to make in favor of fighting honorably make me feel like you're just back at the old Scottish golf course. Not wrong.
This is just styling on me now. Look at him. Backflip, backflip, just because he can.
A clean 6 is better than a sloppy 4. Rather up a sloppy 4.
Gotta make you always follow your training partner's advice, no matter how absurd. Yeah, apparently some of that is go into a sword fight, or go into a gunfight where you're wielding a sledgehammer. That seemed pretty dishonorable.
Is now the time really to be worrying about dishonorable when you're literally bringing a hammer to a gunfight?
If we aren't our code of ethics, what are we?
That's what the people of the Boxer Rebellion thought. You should be aware that Boxer Rebellion was not a great look for history.
No, fair.
Unfortunately, no matter how much training you do, you can't punch bullets.
I feel like your choice of weaponry is somewhat counterbalanced by how utterly terrible a shot this guy is.
Well, that and he keeps doing flashy backflips for no particular reason.
I bonked him on the head. I concussed him. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's just dead. Alright. Not being scolded, so... Okay, well, he's dead. Good, good. Progress. Guy was easy. Don't, actually hasn't been too much of a challenge. Are there cutscenes you're skipping, or are the little interstitials dialogue the entire story? That is the whole story.
Outside of the cutscenes at the beginning and end. But it's like, that's pretty typical of fighting games.
You're very bad at capitalizing upon disabling me.
Your punish was unoptimal.
I flop it in your general direction.
Magikarp technique.
Oh boy. I have to flop. Flop, 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 flop. Okay, good. Roll away, roll away, roll away, roll away.
Rolling pin technique.
Ah, man.
身の程知らずね。
I got.
身の程知らずね。
I walked into that.
身の程知らずね。
Wait, nope. Okay, good. I missed. That would have been dishonorable. Oh, we're up against the wall. Nope, wait. Excuse me? Come on. There we go. Alright, let's see if I did bad.
お前たちに構っていられねえ。
Still making it to the final fight.
仲間の血を吸ったお前の武器は汚れきっておるの。それでわしを倒せるのか。
This isn't a blade. It's a hammer. Okay,
Yeah,
there you go.
sword?
Got him by doing the same thing over and over again.
呪われたたち夕霧。半崎、お前を狂わせたのもやはりこいつのせいか。これで全て終わりか。
Don't do it.
終わってはおらん。まだ息があったか。影は鳴鏡と共に生まれ、500年共に続いてきた。やすやすこれで終わるわけがない。どういうことだ、半崎。死んだか。500年も前から影があった。半崎の言うことが確かならば、もしやまだ真の敵がいるということか。
That sounds like a neutral ending to me. Let's see. How do you tell? Presumably it
We'll
would be
see.
a lot more upbeat, but I'll check. I can check movie here. So, like with Red Shadow, we got only the neutral ending, so that would be the first one, but not the lower one. Black Lotus, neutral ending only. Yep, only the neutral ending.
That makes sense because it's like the real enemy must be out there somewhere. Hint, hint.
from what I'm seeing, what you have to do is you have to jump in the hole on the first enemy, then do no damage clears on the player characters before you get into the boss characters. That is, before you run into the gun guy. So
Well, try it again, but use a better weapon than the
goodness sakes, yeah, okay.
than the hammer.
Um,
And now you know how to jump in the hole too.
yes, probably. I'll beat Tatsumi. He's a little guy, so.
Do the Naginata. We haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, okay.
The Meikyokan Dojo of the Narukagami Shinto School is really a secret society of assassins called Kage. Everyone who knew that was sworn to secrecy and not allowed to leave the compound. But one person broke the code of silence and escaped into the ruins of a deserted castle in search of the only way out through the castle tower.
Wait,
秘密を知った以上、僕にも資格が来る。
but you
どうしたらいいんだ。
joined them. You are of them. Why are you surprised that they're assassins? Eh.
いざ尋常に勝負。
All right, let's go for a walk.
This is my favorite game where you go for a walk since Mario Party 5.
Yes, the early walking simulator.
You really feel like your buddy when they're just running after you like this. Until that happens.
Well, I think I have to die now. Do it then. Make it matter. Make it count. I was very dead. Now, a bit of a courtesy is that the game will remember the area you were in.
Thank you for that.
Up, 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 up.
I'll just wait for you to climb.
Ronin, and Ronin.
I get it. Like samurai.
Yes. Okay. I stalled too long. Don't do it. Don't do it. No one's gonna like it. Oh, we both had the same idea. Okay, I'm gonna practice jumping while I'm waiting for this guy. Nope, that didn't work. jerk. Thank you. Wait, where are you even? Oh, I wasn't supposed to go up there. Oops. Wait, what? I mean, I tried climbing nothing, so I guess I'll just die for my shame.
No, you were surrendering. Those with your hands up.
There actually is a surrender button. If I hit
there is?
This. I think? Wait, one of these. Well, if I hit nothing, that is a mode of surrender too, I suppose. Let's at least get a little closer. Okay, so this is not the place. Oh, he must have hamstrung me or something, but not completely killed my legs. Or maybe hitting the surrender button just makes you lose the will to run. Stabbed in the back so hard you can get free to try to climb the air, pretty much. Okay, this is where the hole is. Practice jumps for a little bit. Okay, now I can't even do that. Nope. Free me. Free me. There we go. Okay. Tatsumi, go down the hole. Okay. Now, how do I do this? And actually... I have to get back up here. Come on, man. You got this. You know how you're... I haven't wounded you that bad.
I had a feeling having extra reach on the Naginata would probably help do no damage.
Yeah. Seems like it might. Dude, make up your mind. Did you take damage there? Hard to say. There is no health meter. Damn, so you might already be screwed. Yep. We will have to see. Yes, but you did so in the hole, so maybe that's okay. Jinx. Oh, his hair flared out. I think he was so shocked his hair just...
僕は逃げずに立ち向かうべきだったんでしょうか。
He's going Super Saiyan a little bit.
選んだ道を信じろ。もう逃げるのはやめます。楽にしてあげましょう。
Interesting. Okay, so we skip all of the other fights and go right to the bosses. Seem to have a bandage over your eye. Yeah, a lot of these characters seem to be monocular.
死にな。えい。死ね。えい。や。死にな。えい。死にな。や。楽にしてあげましょう。死にな。
Right, that would have been dishonorable.
えい。えい。や。死にな。えい。や。えい。や。
There we go.
えい。や。 誰に頼まれた？半崎。半崎？ひょっとして師範代のことか？
やれやれ、俺が出てくるとはな。
Uh-oh. Well, I definitely took a hit there, so... We'll see. You're getting a bit cocky, kid.
身の程知らずね。
Well, done and dusted, I guess.
身の程知らずね。
Do your spinning clothesline somewhere else, lady. Obviously, damage. I'm anticipating a normal ending, or a neutral ending, but we'll see.
あとは師範代をこの手で。
Gone on a bit of a journey here, kid. Not sure I like the path you've gone down.
仲間の血を吸ったお前の武器は汚れきっておるの。それでわしを倒せるのか。
Neutral ending?
勝った。とうとう師範代にまで勝ったんだ。初めて人を切ってからそんなに経ってないのに、なんだか。
Don't take the evil sword. Oh, dude. Why would you take the evil sword?
剣術は力じゃない。まだ。
Don't.
いつも言われてたことがやっと分かってきた。 強いんだ。僕は強いんだ。悪いね。僕は殺されたくなかっただけなのに、あんたたちのおかげで
Whoa,
切る
kid.
ことの楽しさを知ってしまった。
Dude, chill. Don't do it. Okay.
Sometimes I like to drain my victims' bloods and bathe in it.
Oh god, that run animation. Well, only so much you could do. Alright, I assume that is the... Yep. Okay.
The neutral question mark ending?
Well, I mean, it's not a dishonorable ending. It's just a douchebag ending. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep trying if we want to get one of those. Have you gotten any dishonorable endings yet? Yes. It cuts out before the gun guy with a screen chastising the player for being dishonorable in so many words, and then that's just it. That's the end.
You don't get to continue.
Let's check out some of the other modes. So, like I said, story mode's the main one, versus, of course, but they're the main two of interest are slash mode, which is endurance, and POV mode. Let's do that first. Oh, hey, they're not in full armor. I suppose it doesn't matter a hell of a lot. I guess we'll be Mikado. And, sure. We will do Nodachi, and dude has broadsword. I don't know that you should be holding a broadsword like that. Alright.
He's half sorting it.
Agura Point, Cherry Blossom Grove, the Hero Road, Dozemon Moat, Underground Grotto, Executioner's Cove, Bamboo Thicket, Meikyokan. Yes, we have no dachis. We have no dachis today. We'll do Cherry Blossoms, why not?
It's the battle of the big boy non-polearm melee weapons.
Yeah. First person. Wow. Very short-lived first person.
This is what it's like to be in ancient Japan and die instantly.
Alright, at least let me... Yeah. Okay.
It turns out living in that time period would be utterly terrifying and you wouldn't live long.
Alright, hold on.
Very accurate.
It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to these controls. Would you stop with the fatal blows already?
No, the idea is to kill you.
Okay. Alright, so a key thing is that the run button doesn't, will make you run forwards, which I suppose tracks. Just gonna go over here, don't mind me. Now it does look like this area is closed off, so you can't just wander as freely as you could before. Though, still some wandering. It's a lot harder to tell where I'm... Well, don't throw a fan at me. There we go.
You finally committed murder.
Let's try and get another one under my belt. Okay.
There you go. 2 in a row.
That wins best 2 out of 3.
Sure, that's how it works.
We only started best 2 out of 3 2 fights ago. He did. Oh, that's it. Okay. Let's try slash mode. Excuse me. Alright, now we're back to full armor here. I guess we'll be Kanuki. Wait, what? Oh, I have to have katana.
It is slash mode.
Yeah, I suppose. Alright, so us up against 100 enemies. If we get to the end, we unlock a bonus character. I doubt we're getting there, but we'll at least see how we do. There's one.
I do like ninja live.
Three. Also, there's no way to recover health.
I think that was a House of 100 Ninjas or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they're both based off of, I'm sure.
Luckily, I don't care about being honorable here. I do care about being dead, though. So if we rematch, it does in fact start us at the top. Curious to see if it acts nicer if we get past level 1, though. Yeah, come on!
So that's sword binding, that's cool.
I don't actually know how to escape this.
Blade. Just tilt your blade. Stab him. The ideal is not to push against the blade, it's to maneuver it into his head. Pushing doesn't actually do anything. And it hurts your blade.
That's what I get for trying to be fancy.
So makaseta.
Oh. Now this is gonna make things a bit tricky.
What did you cut off?
Oh, nothing. I threw a fan.
Oh. Thought you cut off his head hair or something.
Nope. Not fully sure how I'm doing that. Oh, that's interesting. So because he's hamstrung, he tries to stand to shift stance and isn't able to do so. Well, there's no need to double down.
I have to say, this guy might have the most well-defined booty since Solid Snake.
Yeah, it's admirable. So Makaseta. But come on, keep him coming like that. Hello, Super HC.
Welcome. Beating 100 of these guys seems decidedly difficult. It would seem so.
They might give you checkpoints at every 10, but I'm not sure about that.
I have a feeling I kind of doubt that. We'll see.
Ah, can't get me if you keep running. Can't get me! Can't get me!
Makes me realize that Hammer Kingdom and Super Paper Mario is also playing on this trope.
Oh, duh, of course it is.
Which means, by extension, the Pit of 100 Tribes probably is also playing on this trope.
Wouldn't surprise me. Pretty sure they do give you checkpoints, but if you can do it all without losing once, you get a thing.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's level 2. Now the ninjas are green, I think. Ah, darn.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, so I did. I continue. Alright, cool. So every 10 there is.
Seems beatable.
But again, if you have to do a perfect run. I mean, fair.
You have to get a perfect run to get the unlock.
I think so.
That's the only way to get the secret character.
Yes. Dead. Okay, well, let's just keep doing those. No, don't lunge. You throw off my rhythm.
Threw off the Emperor's groove. Okay, so you get checkpoint every 10 rounds. Nice, yeah.
Dead.
Do you know who the secret character you unlock is?
I think it's one of the bosses, but I'm not sure who. Probably not Gun Guy. My guess would be Nagin. No, not Naginata. If it's Hulk Hogan. No, that's Live Alive.
Max Morgan.
Yes.
If it's one of the boss characters, that just makes me wonder if you can unlock all of them.
I don't think you can. I think it is just the one. Maybe it is Gun Guy. Look, I can do this all day. Actually, isn't my sword on the other side of yours?
Yeah.
So what are we trying to... Oh. Well. Nah. A couple more tries.
You can double tap backward or forward during the sword slash for an escape or something.
Oh, I'll give that a go next time. Come on. Butt hits are totally fatal. Everyone knows that. Okay, I deserve that. A bit more range on that than I was expecting.
I don't think running directly at the enemy with a sword, with the sword behind your back, is a great strategy.
See, you'd think. By the way, the stream title says Designing for Honor. This most definitely is not the game for honor. No, the thought occurred to me. Strictly speaking, doesn't For Honor take influence from this game? Or am I just pulling that out of nowhere?
For Honor does have, like, it has a similar respect for historical martial arts. I don't know if they were directly inspired by this game, but
It also still says intended for certain audiences? That's weird because that's definitely not a setting I was messing with. I don't think, anyway. Presumably left over from Punk. Yeah, for sure I would have adjusted that. Can't let the children see the hyper-realistic 32-bit blood going on here. I can press square to parry attacks. Right, but I have to be matching the stance of my opponents, don't I? So like right now, let's try that. Well, let's try that better. Let's try that better. Too soon. Thank you for being a very polite test target. There we go. Okay. You can see that in effect because the opponent's, the enemy ninja is stalled for a little bit after I parry the blow. Let's try doing this in a different stance now. Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't have to be in the same stance. Okay. That counts as double, right? Freaking me out with that stance shift. It's definitely slowed down.
I appreciate that you seem to be doing a lot better now that you're not running in like an idiot.
Thanks? Alright, boss character. Got her. Level 3!
あとは任せた。
Ah, crap. Alright, well. Nope. Darn.
Still, swipe their legs, you should probably follow that up with another attack really quick.
Yeah. Let's go a little longer.
あとは任せた。
Okay. It's a good guard breaker. Oh man, not a good guard breaker anymore. Keep him coming. Well, don't flop at me. They're trying to give me a haircut.
And doing 100 is brutal too, because not only do you have to not die for that long, you also, if you lose a leg, you have to last that long without it ever getting healed too.
Yes.
Like, I'm sure once you're good, you can understand their AI patterns and just choose them every time, but still, there's a high degree of persistence that you need for this.
I respect it. By the way, there's a common...
There's a common misconception about this game you may have heard about. They say to get the full ending and stuff, you have to fight honorably with the Bushido code or whatever, like not throwing dust around and not attacking down back-turn foes, but that's actually not a thing the game cares about. The only thing the game can keep track of is if you hit the opponent while they're busy talking, which will prevent you from progressing to the later levels.
Oh, in fact, that's what I was speaking to the misconception earlier, so I appreciate the clarification.
Was it a case of, like, the game kind of fudging the truth a little in the manual or whatever in order to convince players to play that way? Because I know in, like, Street Fighter 2, I think they did a similar thing in the manual where it's like it's dishonorable to attack an opponent while they're getting up. which of course led to people ignoring that rule as how they got like combos and kill on wake up and all that.
Boy, they were trying to discourage you from doing the thing that Street Fighter 2 accidentally invented. That's funny. I made it to level 4 though. A little longer. Well, that was, by definition, a little longer. And we'll try again. Alright, come on. No, I can't go that long. We'll give her 3 more tries.
Of course, it has to be 3 more good tries.
I'll try not to. Okay, 2 more tries. I will try not to abuse that.
Not sure of the manual, but I do know the game suddenly kicks you out after the 4th or so level if you interrupted anyone in the first few levels, which we saw, without exactly explaining to you that you can't interrupt people, instead vaguely telling you some stuff. This would lead to people making assumptions about why they can't progress and trying to play nicely to avoid it from happening again. That's fun. I kind of like that it doesn't tell you, though. That's like... It's a way to convince the players to invent their own moral code depending on what they think is most important. That's kind of a cool idea that you don't really see in games a whole lot, and you can't really do anymore just because information is so widely available.
Yeah, it's one of those where the act of inventing it legitimizes it as much as the actual code existing. Like,
yeah,
I know I was talking a bit earlier about how cool it is that they go to the trouble of codifying this thing, but I think it's equally interesting to have it be the suggestion of the code as sort of a placebo becomes the metric by which the game judges the player.
And in a way, you could almost argue that makes it more meaningful because it's like your personal ethics instead of the game enforcing the ethics upon you.
True, yeah. Wait, knowing that lungy stab really helps. Uh-oh.
Oh, we're not generic ninjas anymore.
It does force you to really get good at parries this mode. Definitely respect that.
Yeah.
I always am just a big dumb brute force punch him kind of guy in fighting games. So anything that encourages me to actually learn how to block or dodge is a plus in my book. Ah, that's fine.
Got like Aido vibes where you have to like prepare for it and then pull out your katana at the right second.
Alright, well, fair's fair. We will call it there. Alright, so what do we want to do? We didn't get any good endings for characters.
I think we should get this one more play session, but look up, make sure you know exactly how to progress and get the good endings, and also maybe practice a little bit off stream.
Can do. Okay. Alright, yep, that works for me. So we will revisit this next week. But until then, thank you for tuning in. We hope y'all had fun, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yep, catch you next time.
Take care.